Hello, to Hanging with the PRO. I am your host, Machete, and tonight we are going to be talking about bullying. We have in the studio with us my founder and president of Triple A Auto and Truck, Big T's. We also have in this studio from Third Eye Visionary Riders, founder and president, CEO.
Middle eye.
Middle eye. And we also have his sergeant at arms, Rev.
What it do?
Okay, so let's get this party started. CEO said he has been a bit.
Yum, Machete, and you.
Excuse me. I am not bullying you. If I strongly suggest something to you, that is not bullying.
That sounds real good.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram as well. Along with A Radio, YouTube. We on
Big T.
Yeah.
Bully anyone?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
And I know I don't.
But everybody's definition of bullying is different. He may feel as though y'all bully him. Y'all might say it's tough love, but him is bullying.
They bully me.
He eating donuts and he's a diabetic.
I mean, because we care about his health and we're telling him about his health.
Did we bullying him?
But in his defense, he hadn't had no sugar all day.
So my question to you is, you say we bullying. Do it make you want to, take your life? Anything of that nature? Because
You feel like harming yourself or anything else?
Like harming y'all for bullying me.
All I gotta say is play pussy and get fucked.
Oh, I'm about getting fucked.
actually, I want you to leave that Lily said.
Let me explain something to you. You bleed like I bleed. I fear no one.
Oh, I don't bleed, baby.
Oh, you bleed. Trust me. You got blood going through your veins. I'll cut you and cut you deep.
I'm an unstable creature.
Okay, I'm unstable
They
too.
can bleed from 3 to 7 days and it's still
Oh!
God damn it.
Don't get quiet in this and me being silly. Fuck with you because I will fuck you up quick immediately.
So how do I bully you if you're gonna
Granted. No, you wait a minute.
You sound real hostile. Ask me no questions, I tell you no lies.
No more. I'm not a bully.
Where is it that like you?
On a serious level, we have a lot of people out here that's children, young children at that, and we have some adults out here that
You just took a whole music song with that? Or you smoked it?
they when they take their lives, they want to hurt themselves, and they need to learn how to open up and express their feelings and what they're going through, so somebody can maybe help them. Now, when it comes to dealing with it in school, you really have to take a stand when it comes to being bullied in school.
With this day and age, it's so hard because when we were all pretty much grown up and you were being bullied by a kid, it was handled inside the school. You tell you, she keep bothering, the teacher kind of handles it. It's so pushed under the rug and it's so deeper than just a kid harassing them. You have the internet, you have everything that connects these kids to each other. This year alone, with the children, with the bullying, it has so many young kids, 8 years old, 10 years old, committing suicide.
Yeah.
And they were back to back. The summer it'll kind of a little bit, but as soon as they go right back into school, here it goes again.
The bullying may stop, but the feeling of them hurting.
Right. And believe it or not, that's a lifetime deal. You got adults that still haven't gotten over being bullied in school.
Back third grade, real talk. I used to be a bully. I was the tallest one in school and all that. The end of the school year, a couple of students got together and whipped my ass. Real shit.
But see, it was more then to stick together and get the bully than it is now. Most of them sticking with the bully.
Yeah.
So it makes it really bad. You're going to get them.
Come and get them. Instead of It divide and conquer with the smaller, the bigger.
Yeah, they don't think like that.
They don't think David and Goliath. They don't teach David and Goliath anymore. But I was just watching TV the other day, and this little boy was 8 years old, and he was the sunshine of his family's life. The parents didn't even know that the little boy was getting bullied at school. He never came home and said anything. He came home. He got knocked unconscious. And went home and killed himself.
Yeah. It happened.
The parents didn't find out that the little boy was getting bullied until they went through the video of the school day and seeing that this kid knocked him unconscious right there in the doorway of the bathroom. And he laid there and eventually woke up and went on about his day. And he went upstairs his heart and hung himself.
How long
ago was this?
This was I just watched this like 2 weeks ago on TV.
This was Philadelphia?
No.
A kid that went to school did that same thing. He hung himself in his class. I think he was about 8 years old. I don't know if he's not kind of like that, but I know he was being bullied. And he hung himself in his class. His mom found him upstairs in the room.
And
it may be the same one.
And this, my thing is, you know, a lot of times us as parents, because we work so much, I'm home, take care of home, clean the house. We're not paying attention to some of them signs that our kids are giving us without saying anything. So a lot of times us as parents have to take that time out and ask your child and pay attention to your child's demeanor, because that changes when you're going through something.
Their routine to change.
I can sit here and I can be the happiest person around y'all, but when I go out that door, it's like, what am I going to do? I'm in another world. Like, I have nobody to help me fight this bully that I have to go face tomorrow.
Right.
Which is just a state of depression in so many words.
Exactly. So my thing is, you know, us as parents, grandparents, whatever, sister, brother, we have to take the time out and pay attention to our loved ones. They can just start acting out for no reason.
Right.
You know, really sit down with them
instead of beating them and knock them in the head or send them to a room by themselves. I just had a conversation with a young man, which he is grown, over 21 right now. And what he said was, things build up over the years within self, where, like you said, we take it for granted that kids go through. We went through stuff, so you just figure my kid go through it. We shook it and moved on. Right. Where the kids today hold it in, and it buries them. It just really tears them up in the inside. And then speaking on it means that I have to reenact what happened to me over and over again, so I don't want to talk about it. So what they do is they go in their room, or they find themselves buried in video games, or they find themselves just not talking to people at all. So he said to me, he broke down a few things, like from watching his mother be attacked by her boyfriend, not her husband. The comment was, you were dealing with a man who wasn't even supporting the house. And I had to see this, where my other siblings left, found other means of survival. Right. And I stayed there because I had more fear of him hurting my mother than to leave. You know, so he said that played a part in his demise, where he went from being an okay kid in school to the hell with it, because now I have to be tough inside and outside to protect my mom and protect myself. He said, like, he can remember where his brother or his sister may have got sneakers or shoes, and he got the lower end of the stick. And it was more or less like, so it made me go hustle. I found little jobs. And when I found those little jobs, I was able to buy my own sneakers. But he started at an early age. So at an early age, hustling, your mind, some kids' mind go into staying better. Some kids' mind go straight to the street. If I can get $500 in an hour, where am I going?
I'm going to get that $500 in an hour.
Right. But if the mom is consumed with the abusive person, you didn't see the son changing every day to deal with what was going on, what he saw in his own eyes. as adults, we see what we see. You know what I mean? Your relationship could be crap. And all you see is you don't want to let this person go because of what you feel, but you forget that the development of that person is what is enabling your kids.
Not only that, I feel like even though bullying has been going on forever, but I feel like if DHS mind their business on certain things and let these parents that was raised old school, because I'm old school, I'm gonna still take my son ass.
Yeah.
But I feel like if DHS step back and mind their business the way they did when we was growing up, a lot of these kids wouldn't even think about trying to bully somebody.
But
a lot of parents won't even be scared of their kids.
But it got lost. It started getting lost way back. I can remember an incident where they had a little boy, white boy, and a little black girl. The little white boy kisses the black girl. That was called sexual harassment. As kids, it was called what you saw your mom and dad do.
Exactly.
Not in the sense of he was being fresh with the little girl. It was nothing like that. But they took that little incident and they like went way overboard. Once that hit the air and people commented on it and felt some kind of way, everything from that point on, that took the innocence from the kids. So things that was like a little boy walk over and give the girl a hug. Oh, he just touched my daughter and
Exactly.
5 years old. They don't know nothing
They don't know nothing about that. Don't understand it.
Absolutely.
It's just
So
that I see my mom, I see my dad hug my mom.
It's the norm.
Yeah.
It's the norm. So now you do that, the kids' mindsets are like, okay, we're gonna do this way, or we're gonna walk this way. They just like really destroyed kids being kids. And then you tell your kid that if your mom beat your butt, then we gonna come. They had a lady on Facebook taping where they brought the people in her house where they were gonna let this man search her daughter's behind.
Take pictures of the daughter's behind because first of all, the little girl was
got in
10
trouble.
years old. She got expelled from school and brought home in handcuffs. So the mom
beat her tail.
Ass.
Which say she should have.
Absolutely.
So
my opinion.
The cops didn't lock the mom up, but
they sent like the DHS or CPR or whoever they were to come to the house to check the child out to see whether or not she had bruises or anything. So what I'm saying is normal behind whippings that we got, they took it away because first of all, we had too much control of our children. So if we can interrupt the house, then guess what? Now we control the mind of your children. And that's what they did because when they started putting inside the school, if you are being abused, call this number. Abuse to some kids was, I'm gonna get my behind because I was not in that house at 9 o'clock. As soon as my mom beat me, I'm calling the people. So the people come to the house. As soon as you got that little mark, oh, it's child abuse. In our house, the way we were raised, the hell with that mark. If you was wrong,
you got your ass.
And guess what we do now as adults? All of us at this table, we get up, we go to work, and we're responsible. We do what we're supposed to do. We can't beat our kids. What is our kids doing?
Like I said a few shows ago.
You can chastise your kids. You can beat your kids.
Can't leave marks.
Like I said a few shows ago,
it ain't guaranteed.
I still fear the ass whooping of my dad. There's some things I won't even do as a grown man because of the ass whooping I got as a kid.
And it taught you respect.
Exactly.
It taught you some lines and levels that you're just not going to
exactly.
even as old as we are right now.
Exactly.
And you say
now, how about this?
Not old. We're not old. We're not old. We're seasoned.
Not old.
We're wise.
We're wise. I take wise all day long.
All right, now
I'm still learning to be an adult.
Me too.
All that.
Listen, I was
but
on
I
Facebook.
also know if I did it, my mom won't tell you that.
I was on Facebook the other day, and one of the TSA workers was in the classroom with this white woman teaching kindergarten kids. This woman was bullying the class.
This is the TSA worker you know about?
Not the TSA worker, the white teacher.
The teacher, okay, the teacher. Okay.
She was bullying the kids because she said they still have that fear. This little girl couldn't participate in the classroom because the teacher took her shoes off. And she had to walk around on this cold floor all day because the teacher took her shoes. The teacher would bully these kids every day. The TSA worker said something to the principal, and all they did was talk to the teacher, and the teacher continued to.
But see, here's the thing. That's where the TSS worker messed up. He was not supposed to report it to the principal. He was supposed to report it to Child Protective Services. Because guess what? If you send your child to school like that, they not calling you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're going straight to the
teacher. They calling the people on you.
Right.
But like I tell mine, I'm old school. When my son cut up in school, I'm coming to the school tag that is. So if you want to call them now so they can meet me there. I'm not playing these games.
See, this day and age is different. Like when I was growing up, I got in trouble in school. The teachers back then.
That was Catholic school.
No, I wasn't in. I was a King. I graduated from King. My teachers would call my mom, lock me in the room, and my mom put my ass in the school. That's what they need. But you also said earlier, a few minutes ago, you got parents that scared of their kids.
Because
no sooner they put their hands when they
not just that. You get afraid of your children when you start them off this size. Down here, talking about, hey, motherfucker, fuck you. And you don't kick that ass. Then. You let that 2-year-old or like the little girl that they were throwing money at while she bouncing around.
Yeah, while she twerking.
So what you think she's going to do?
They think that shit cute. They think that shit cute. Yeah.
What you think she's going to do at 7?
Not at all. And they didn't want to be their kid's best friend. No, look, my dad gave me I forgot what I did. Right. Then I went and took a bath. He came in there talking to me. He asked me, was I scared of him? Right. I said, yeah, sometimes. He said, when? I said, when you about to get a whooping. I said, you supposed to be my best friend. He said, let me stop you. Never would I be your best friend. Mm-hmm. Never. He said, I'm your father. It took for my son to be 10 years old for me to understand what my dad meant by that. I can't be your best friend. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think he personally, that's where a lot of parents go wrong at. They want their kid to be their best friend, so they let them slide on some real disrespect stuff. And then they turn around and their kid be telling them, Mom, fuck you, Dad, fuck you, whatever.
Yeah. You know what I mean? When you sit in that house and you smoking marijuana with them and you drink drinks with them, and they not even old enough to even drink, but this is what goes on.
When your kids become a certain age, my thing is, okay, if your child is 18, 19, 20, 21 even. I didn't drink with my daughter until she turned 21. And I took her out for her birthday. Now, that is my daughter. But I look at her now more as, okay, you need to vent to me.
Right.
Don't go venting to somebody. Whatever you need to get off your chest, get it off your chest. This way, it stays right here. Also, that's letting me know what's going on with my child. Sometimes you have to let your kids sit down and express how they feel without getting in trouble.
Yeah, and without you,
and without you judging them. Once they get it off their chest, redirect them kids at a young age to something positive. Don't say that. No, let them
tell
get
them
it off.
Explain
their chest. So you know exactly
how they feel,
what they're going through. Because in the midst of them venting, they want to be like,
damn, I can really trust my mom and my dad.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially if inside school and around is like hell. Yeah, you gotta have some kind of outlet.
I can go home and tell my mom or my dad, even my step parents, if they involved, this is what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And now you know which steps to take. And for anybody that's on my live or listening live, if y'all kids are being bullied and these schools are not doing anything, y'all gonna have to put y'all foot down and let it be known. Yeah. Well, if y'all don't want to handle it, I'm gonna let my lawyer handle it. So, and I guarantee you, from that point on, they're gonna start doing what they're supposed to do.
Especially with the public schools.
And these schools.
So somebody just made a statement and said that sometimes kids don't feel safe to tell their parents. So. And I'm not a parent, so what advice can you give to somebody to say, what can you do? Like, how can you connect to your parent, to your child to help them feel more safer?
To be honest, no matter what you do, how you do it, because you're going to still have kids that feel like, I can't talk to my mom because my mom or my dad is going to react.
They're going to be angry. They're going to be upset.
Certain things, my daughter will not come tell me what's going on in her relationship because she already know how I feel.
Of course.
That's my child. You put your hands on her, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, you're supposed to.
But at the same, and it's like, I don't want my mom in trouble. I don't want my dad in trouble. but we also have to take 10 steps back and
come
try
steps
to
forward.
build that trust with our kids and not react to where though they see us reacting.
Okay.
So that's how you have to build that relationship with trust with your kids, you know, coming to tell you what they need to tell you.
And it's never too late.
It's never too late. Look at Bill Cosby.
It's-
With the pudding pop.
Morgan Freeman.
It's never too late. It doesn't matter if you did it back then, if you're doing it now. If you want to build that bond with your child, whatever the age, it's never ever too late.
Honestly, I had a difference between my mom and my dad. Some things I would tell my mom that I wouldn't tell my dad, but then vice versa. Some things I would tell my dad that I just wouldn't tell my mom.
But see, you had both parents there
in the house.
to talk to.
You had two different people that you could
Yeah.
talk to.
Here's the thing,
And
that's normal.
Yeah.
That's normal.
And also with finding an outlet, if you feel as though you can't trust your parents, there is someone
that you trust.
There is a friend. There is an older adult that you are very fond of.
That ain't no
Sometimes
good.
that ain't good.
Yeah, that's a sexual.
My thing is,
I mean,
sometimes it's true though.
I'd rather go talk to a counselor.
Yeah.
I see. No, see, in high school, I had.
That way, you know it's perfectly.
That's not always true. But nowadays, you got school teachers and school administration sleeping with the kids.
Like
At the end
I'm
of
trying
the
to
day,
understand.
you
Where them
said-
teachers at when I was in school? Because I had a crush on like a few of my teachers. Where the hell was one teacher at when I was in school?
See, I had.
At the end of the day, though, as parents, we have to be parents. You know, you have to put your kiddish stuff aside. You have to leave it behind. You have to be a parent. And
That's
a lot
true.
of us don't understand it. Like, you are no longer, you know, the little kid, and you can forget everything. You got a kid to teach. And if you're not there to teach the kid, then the kid is being taught by the people on the outside. So when the people on the outside teach your children, the morals and values that you have, they're definitely not going to have.
Of course.
Right, your kid is going to come home like, well, I want to be like Jane. Jane mom let her boyfriend spend the night. And you're like, oh, no, we don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But mom and then Jane mom allow your kid to stay the night with her boyfriend at the house.
Exactly.
You know, so you have to be there. You have to really listen to kids. They say it takes a village to raise a kid. Sometimes you got to like look inside the village. No.
Mhm.
No. You do.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes
Not
some
this
people
village,
get
yeah.
so trustworthy and they so busy partying with the person that you're not realizing that her boyfriend is a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
Her son that's
Mhm.
17 mentally is messed up and he like little girls because
Mhm.
it's just something that he don't get on a regular basis.
Mhm.
So you have to put these cuts down, stop partying the party and take care of your kids. Take care of your kids.
Yeah, one time to touch my daughter.
Yes.
Or my son. One time.
You know,
I'ma call y'all for bail money.
What happened?
Somebody took on his kid, he's gonna be calling us for bail money.
my thing is, you know, you have to, like, when my son was born, because so much stuff was going on now out, and it was really out in the open. I used to call his cousin like every hour. Y'all okay? It was to the point where I knew she wasn't gonna harm him, but that was just me panicking.
Mm-hmm.
Even sometimes to this day, I still panic on what's going on. Is he okay?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of things go on that cause children to act the way they act. It's why they're acting now. It's why they're now all of a sudden bullying. And it's a lot of stuff that leads up to these kids bullying, depression, and now they committing suicide. And now you got parents standing there lying on their kids because they don't know their kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to not pay attention to your kids versus, okay, I talk, now I'm fucking you up. It's a difference.
See, but every kid is different. Like some kids, like you said, you can talk to and they'll get to it. And then some kids, you gotta punch them in their mouth.
Yep.
Huh? Some of these kids, Listen, I go on fucking school buses fucking with.
That's what I said. Some kids you can talk to, and some kids you gotta whoop their ass.
But believe it or not, some of the kids that act out and are like that,
they really just want somebody to talk to.
Not even just that, but they have been abused so far and deep too that they take the abuse that they are used to and put it out on the other children.
You know something? When I was working down at Little Einstein, I was working with the 4 and 5 year olds, and there were some of the kids who constantly did stuff to seek attention.
Okay.
Right? And I would redirect them. I was like, I don't like giving you bad attention. I don't like giving you attention when you make me angry. I love giving you attention when you're doing good. So show me you could do good, and I'll give you all the attention you want. And it changed.
360.
It took time because they wasn't used to it. They were used to everyone yelling at them because they were acting out. They were used to it. So every day I would redirect them. I don't like that. I don't like the way you're making me feel. I want to talk to you and you make me happy. So I'm not going to talk to you right now. So when you do something good, I'm going to give you all the praise, all the praise, all the praise. And those kids, they love me. When I went back to visit, they almost knocked me down. The whole class, like,
that
almost
means,
knocked me down.
That means you made an impact on their life at a young age. You gave them a positive
What's
impact.
going on, baby?
They almost knocked me down. I was like, whoa, wait, slow down. Let me.
A lot of times,
Nothing much. So they work.
we miss a lot with certain kids.
You are all on the air.
Go in the house, cause you all on our live.
All on the radio show. Say
I'm
hello.
Machete.
Say hello to everyone.
You drunk your shot already?
What?
You drunk your shot already?
You want to take a shot with you.
Oh, here.
You know,
I have the free.
a lot of times.
Rock said, "How much?"
Hey, Rock.
A lot of times with these
You
kids,
Gotta come to the radio station.
Look. What that Henny do?
Dang. All right, I quit.
a lot of times,
Man up.
What'd you say?
I ain't do that. Did I do that?
these kids, they act out
You ain't seen me?
because
I drunk it straight out the bottle.
people come in and out of their life.
Yep, on a daily basis.
So when children feel like, okay, it's somebody's study, you'll start seeing a change. They act out because you ain't gonna be here for long. You gonna leave. I'm gonna tell you why. But when that foundation is set, they start blowing out. Perfect example, my son. He will touch me to the moon and back.
Yeah.
But will not touch Silk. Silk say something, he get up and do it instantly. Me, I gotta talk about 4, 5, 20 times.
All right.
Until I be like, God damn it, didn't I? And now all of a sudden he want to do it, but he got attitude.
But see, with my son was easier. My all my nieces never said, "Oh Lord, if we gotta get in trouble, clean up your Tina give speeches." I feel like beating them head times. Sometimes it don't matter. So I give them long thrown out speeches. They said, "Oh."
For you, Derek, I'll do it.
Yeah, but at this time, even with all three of them being grown and my son being grown, you know what we had? I'll eat my crabs at the table. Here they come one by one through the door. You know what happened to me? Something. But it was because, like you said, I gave them an ear to let out whatever was going on. Not cursing and not being disrespectful, but whatever was going on. Even if they was mad at my sister. Mom did XYZ, but what I did not do ever with them is to talk bad about their mother to them. You know,
because if you to do it, they'll give them the opportunity to do it.
Absolutely.
Like, well,
and they knew,
so that means I can do it.
Yeah, and they knew, like, you can't talk horrible about your mom.
Start them to not have
respect. There it go.
My daughter's father, Danye's father. He thought that I was bad bashing him to Danye. I told him in the very beginning, she'll have her opinion of you from what you do or what you don't do. I don't have to talk bad about you because you'll do it for yourself. So he figured because it was just me and Danye and he stayed where he was, that every 5 minutes I was talking bad about him. I never did. But that short period of time that she was with him, he bad bashed me the whole time she was there. And I was like, wow. I was like, look, Danye, did you notice?
But when you know as a parent you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you automatically assume that the other parent is talking bad about you. So it's a guilty conscience, yeah. So when you got kids, this is what you're gonna do. Oh, you know your mom ain't crap. Your mom ain't feed you this shit. Your mom ain't do. You're not giving her money every week. Your mom ain't. At the end of the day, it's all about the kid. It has nothing to do with us as parents. We're supposed to do our job no matter how it is, no matter who don't come, who didn't pay, you know.
Absolutely.
You're supposed to do your job as a kid. As a kid, all you're looking for is love.
That also puts a lot on a child as well. When you sit there and you want to bash the parent. Yeah, my head is big. The one thing that I never done, I never talk. I never talk bad about either or father to neither one of my children. It's not my place. It's not their place. You paint that picture. Like Absolutely. Right now, my daughter I'll crack jokes now because she's an adult.
Old enough, right?
She's old enough. Like I'll crack jokes now, but she still don't know
everything that's around it. Yep.
Of what I went through with her father.
Right.
I'm not gonna paint that picture for her.
Right.
You know, if she get whiff of it, it won't be from me. It won't be from him either unless she pull up his ashes. And you know they all men back together and he sit there.
So you say
I did this and I did that.
Now look, back to you saying you're afraid of your dad for something you did, right?
You ain't gotta agree.
I'm not afraid of him.
Well, if certain things you want,
I fear his ass whooping.
All right.
Even though I'm grown.
Now look, I was talking to my son and I was telling him how it's a whole lot of people get afraid of me when I get real quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Right? My son goes, Mom, I'm afraid of you when you get quiet. I'm terrified of you when you start yelling after you've been quiet. No, not scared. Terrified.
There's another shot.
Getting back to what we originally was talking about, we need to
is that water?
Pay attention to our children.
Don't get ready for another shot.
Being bullied on social media, in school, wherever. We need to start paying attention to
everything. Social media for me is the worst for children because one kid can have your Facebook page and next thing you know, it's about 20 of them in the school that has it. And then when they do that, that's when the bullying really starts.
Exactly.
This ain't no shot.
Constant messages back and forth, the negative talk. I mean, just everything.
I'm not taking this right back.
Why not?
My thing is,
come on,
to the head.
I would.
Ain't taking that whole shot. Take this whole shit to the head.
I don't know.
I use like, just to chase after you drink it.
Maybe we need to find
a whole bottle right there.
And go
the whole
once
damn
a
bottle.
month.
No, you ain't getting the whole bottle.
Oh, man. All right, give me time. Wait, give me time.
Yeah, set this up.
Thank you.
That's what happened with Black when you asked me about the shot.
But you ain't give me this much.
For me, what triggered bullying with the kids in school was another young lady that's in the same vicinity as you. Mm-hmm. And what happened was her daughter came home. Oh, you did not want to share them.
I'm sorry. I needed more Pepsi than anything.
So,
but she talked about me when I put juice in my stuff.
Who?
Disrespectful.
Who?
Her.
Oh.
The liquor was going.
What happened was over here off of Willow Avenue, the school that's over there. Anyway, her and I was talking because she was coming actually from the school when I seen her, and she was all in a disarray because her daughter was telling her like she really don't want to go to school. I don't like that school, you know. But when you have a kid that was just so happy to be in school to turn into I don't want to go, then it's like, all right, well, let me see what's going on. The teacher of the class knew that the girl was being bullied. Mm-hmm. You never wrote the mother a letter. You never called the mother. You never did anything. You know what she said? I figured it wasn't that bad. I just separated the children. Believe it or not,
you separate and you still contact both parents.
Yes, and let both parties know.
And that's the same thing that just happened with the little 8-year-old.
Let me tell you something. The rules is not The rules is you handle it in the class. As a teacher, you handle the situation. In her mind, she handled the situation because she separated the kids. No kid was harmed.
Okay, so are you saying that's the rules?
Because that child was bullied or being picked on, and it was still
as a human being, she should be like.
Especially, okay.
So what happened at lunchtime? What happened outside of
recess? What happened at recess? Yeah.
Because she
day one
decided
separate. Day two, if it's still going on, now parents need to be notified.
To her knowledge, it was fixed.
Why? Because the kid didn't come back and say at recess that the girl was doing at lunch. The little girl had a problem with talking to anybody about.
But this information is the rules of public school.
But see, and that rule right there should be changed because if you have a kid like that, if he's telling a teacher or a counselor and they don't make another step to
remember what he did? He separated the children. In the side of the classroom, there was never no more issues. The girls were never together. That's it.
My thing is, again, that needs to be changed because
how many notes did we pass in class?
So much stuff is going on. It's not passing notes to each other.
No.
It's notifying the parent. The way
what she's saying is passing notes was still bullying.
The way this bullying
nowadays is not just the notes. It's on
the cell phone, on
There's so many ways.
Again, the way this bullying now is going on, parents should be notified the same exact day. Nothing should be. Free. I don't want to.
I understand what you're saying. That nothing.
Stop popping me.
I understand that you're saying that
you're bullying me.
Uh-huh.
I understand those are the rules, but as a parent or teacher, as an adult, period, don't you think you should go a little bit further? Okay,
but
you
if you're
separate
your eyes don't see no more the two arguing together, no more her, standing over top of nothing. You feel like the situation is handled.
I'm sorry. I'm still gonna say something. When this fucking school district start getting sued out the ass, and that's what a lot of these parents need to start doing. Suing the hell out of the school district, and I guarantee you, the first parent that steps up and sue the school district, especially if these fucking kids got an IEP, y'all better call Michael Bass, and I guarantee you, a lot of that shit gonna change.
Yeah,
a lot of it. I bet you they'd be like, if they even say bully, call the parents, call DHS. I bet you that shit.
Well, who to call when you bully people?
You can't call no
CEO.
on me.
Drink that shit.
My mama gonna ask you what you do.
Let's go.
Yep, that was my mama.
I had some of it already.
What you do to
Let's go.
I can't drink this shit now.
Come on.
Because I'm sweet. I'm the sweetest person. Come on, tease you off. Clothes and stuff.
She said she yeah, girl.
I can give you
She waxed.
I can give you a sip.
Yeah.
She waxed.
He had one shot. Look, his eyes closed. I can't.
He had 2 shots.
He ain't even drinking that.
I'm taking a sip of this. I'm sipping this one.
Sipping on this. Yeah.
I just think that us as a community, we should be able to find a way to reach out to these kids that can't talk to their parents.
That's my thing. Like, I feel like we should try to hit a school every month and let's talk about the bullying. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about ways you can get help.
And then on top of that, them bullies, a lot of them little bullies scared of this vest.
A lot of them are bullying.
Call the kids that.
A lot of them are bullying because they get bullied somewhere else.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
And the only way that they can assert.
Well, let's not assume they're getting bullied somewhere else. Let's assume that they're dealing with a lot that's causing them to act out. And that's the only way that they can act out. For instance, we had a little boy or a little girl that Tease was just talking about who watched their mom go through abuse.
Right.
So he feel like if my mom is accepting this abuse, then so should this person. not knowing is wrong.
Right.
I think it's just redirecting the anger that they see every day. So I'm already angry over here. I can't beat my mom. I can't beat him. So I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah, a way of acting out their anger.
Yeah.
That's
Another way of
acting out their anger. Because like I remember I was in high school. The refrigerator people came over to give us a new refrigerator, and my dad told me, make sure take care of everything while he was at work. So I had to come to the part where you got to sign now. So I signed my name instead of my dad's name. So my dad came home, I showed him the paperwork. He said, "Why do you sign your name?" I said, "Because I was the one signing it. I'm not gonna get in trouble signing somebody else's name." He said, "What you mean get in trouble? It's my name." So he yelled at me, he gripped me up and all that, right? The next day I went to school and took it out on my teacher. Like my anger, I took it out on the teacher, like actually cussed her out and everything. So listening to y'all now was just a way, I guess that's the people being bullied or bullying people. I guess that's the way acting out their anger from something right happening to them.
Yeah,
because and then on top of that, with these kids, that's why a lot of these teachers are going through what they're going through because they can't strike back the way they used to.
Shoot. Nowadays, the teachers is not teaching the kids at all.
Oh, they don't care.
Not just that, but you have teachers that's teachers of 21
to
30. They still living the kids' life.
Yeah.
It's hard for them.
Where was they at when I was in
school? They don't have kids.
I went to pick up my nieces and nephews. They final report card, and their oldest teacher, and remind they all even elementary and middle school, their oldest teacher was 26. I'm older than you. What are you doing?
And also.
Oh yeah, I could drink this. Yeah. Yeah.
and also with that, you have the teachers that sit in the classroom and say, "I don't give a fuck if you learn or not.
I got mine.
I'm getting a paycheck.
Yep.
I already got my education."
That might be in middle school, high school.
Because of the kids are so bad at elementary school, it's happening in elementary school too.
And that's sad.
It's happening. It's happening in elementary school as well.
And these are our future. I am so proud of all of the graduates of this year, the male to the female, because this, to me, this year has been the most in a long time.
Yes.
Of a mixture of male and female graduates.
Yeah.
From little to grown.
Yes.
And it's such a blessing to see the progress and to see the ones that's going, not just coming out of high school, but entering into college or trade school, and not just I graduated, I'm just gonna sit on my bum.
Thanks for no child left behind. Y'all had a lot of people graduate.
I was one of them. I was one.
Right.
I was one.
Whatever.
I was one. I was because I was tall as shit. So I was one.
But anyway, getting back to
shit. I remember when I was in high school, somebody was in high school that was like 30.
Yo, wait a minute. Hold up. In middle school, it was I can't say his name, but it was a dude in our school. He was in the 8th grade with us. I swear to God, it seemed like he was supposed to be in 11th grade. He had his own business and everything. He used to come to school with dress pants on, shoes, tie, and all that stuff. He was an old head in the 8th goddamn grade.
Excuse me. In high school,
a lot of people to go back to school.
Yeah, and that's a
blessing.
blessing.
They go back where they left off at.
Yeah.
So I applaud him.
Yeah, because you don't know what his circumstances was that made him have to come out.
What they've been doing, which is I find pretty cool, is the adults who already dropped out of school and they already passed. They don't have to sit in the classroom with the kids. Like no. I'm not even talking about youth build. My sister went through youth build, but I'm talking about they have classes at night for all of those adults who dropped out.
It's like 12.
And yes,
they've been doing that.
I know, and I know a whole lot of people who actually went through that, and I think that's really great. Like, because it tells you that you don't have to just accept the fact that you dropped out. You can always go back and continue, and they pick you up where you left off. And it's not embarrassing for you to do.
Well, before they actually let you.
You have to take the test.
You have to take that test first so they can really see
where you
are. Because just because you dropped out in 8th grade don't mean you're on an 8th grade level.
Right.
You can literally be on 11th, 12th grade level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they will give you some credits if you pass that test. There's no need to drag this out. You know what I'm saying? But again, getting back to the original topic. If Well, you don't have kids, but a lot of these teachers don't have kids. So they're gonna just all out, wild out, don't care.
They don't understand.
Well, maybe they
They're
should
not
make
paying
that a rule.
attention.
If
They
you don't
don't-
have kids, then you shouldn't teach kids because you're not going to be able to deal with kids.
But no, I will say this. I will say this. There are some teachers who care
Yeah.
about the children's education who don't
There are
have
some.
children. But
A lot of them get
when
lost
these kids,
dealing with badass kids.
right, and that's what I was getting ready to
Yeah,
say.
that's-
When you got these teachers that don't know how to deal with taking children home and cooking for them and feeding them and dealing with
You don't know the
different
struggles,
attitudes,
yeah.
they shut down. So that's why you got a lot of these teachers who will be like, you know what, you don't want to learn? That's on you. I got my education.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you got these teachers who done raised their children, did what they had to do for their children, and a lot of these teachers can say, they're going to be a problem. I got my education.
But that, to me, is still not a reason to give up.
I put them out.
If that
because
kid
you
is in
messing
that
with somebody else's
class-
education.
But see, you got to remember, we have already just discussed like a kid with an issue. They have issues that was never questioned, help, or anything. And he came home, like he said, he went to school and took his situation out on his teacher. So that same kid, you say kick him out the class, but you didn't take the time out and figure out what was wrong with him either. And it may have been where
He just needs somebody to talk to.
he got beat because his cousin stole his grandma's wallet. He didn't do it, but he got his ass kicked.
he
for it.
stole, he put the Bible with the safety pin.
Yeah, you know what I mean? While
You
she
know.
was asleep.
Baby, give me that pen.
Tell you,
So, I mean, I don't think the
My
answer is
wallet
kick
in
the
my
bad
pocket.
kid
tell
out.
you old. Tell you
And I
old
believe
shit.
like nowadays it's more bad kids than there's good kids in
Oh my God.
What was that?
My phone.
I mean, you can't really say it's more bad kids than good kids. I just think
How was it
that
my fault?
I just think that
class.
the ones that
More
are
misunderstood
I'm
kids.
gonna say, yeah, the ones that are
Then-
bad per
Why
se,
was
the ones that are bad per se, like you said, they're misunderstood. Or they just need a little structure. I wouldn't really say
Right, but
that.
that's what I'm saying. Why kick them out?
And also, I have other activities like.
How about you can take them out, but how about have another room or something where those kids are
When
in?
I was in school, we had in-house suspension.
Yeah,
Now
they
they
still-
just get sent home. Or
No,
do
they still have
in-house?
it.
Okay.
They still suspend them. They also have
No, in-house. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like
Like, if you send the kid home, they like, okay, I don't gotta go to school for 3 days. I'm still gonna be there. I'm still gonna have fun.
You know when you ask the kid what's the best part of school, you have the kid that say recess.
Recess.
That was me.
You have the kid that say
That was
when
me.
I get suspended and
Gym or
go home.
lunch.
Right. So you have kids that objective is to get in trouble
So they can go get
home.
suspended and go home.
Because
Yeah.
you're not going to do nothing. And when I go home, my mom not going to bother me because she got to work anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
she ain't
probably
gonna stay
by
home because
myself.
I did this.
Right. So
here's the thing. My son goes to a behavior school. My son is also on the autism spectrum. So when I tell you I fought, I got tired of fighting with the school district to get him into an approved private day school. When I sat there and said, you know what, he has an IEP. Y'all not doing your jobs. I'm gonna have Michael do your jobs. Cause y'all, I'm tired of the circle. It's time for me to go straight. It's time for me to go forward. The circle shit making me dizzy. So Michael Bass should be giving y'all a call. So when I tell you now, it's like my phone ringing for me to come look at schools, this, that, and the other. Shout out to Delta, because that's where we go. I don't even get a phone call unless he got into a fight and he got scratched.
Something like that. But then at that school, that school is for kids with
They are
autism.
equipped.
Those teachers have to want to be there in order to deal with however many kids is in that classroom with different areas of autism.
They don't,
those classes
they don't
are
even
small.
they don't
What,
even
so-
allow a TSS worker
Yeah,
in those schools. Know why? Because TSS workers want to sit there, be on their phones all day, not paying attention to the schools. I done fired like 5 TSS workers in the midst of my son being in public school. I walk in, you on your phone. he over there going off because the principal or the counselor calling me because you ain't doing nothing. Then he tearing up the whole goddamn class.
Somebody said the TSS workers only want to check.
That's all they want.
Excuse me, you got TSS workers. When I was working out at the Croc Center, you had fucking workers that's supposed to be with these fucking people all the time. This guy, I'm not gonna say little boy. He was a whole adult, and he was real touchy feely with everybody.
He was a TSS
or the TSS?
No,
The man.
He
sit next to the man.
Okay, me being a lifeguard, I'm sitting on the pool deck. This guy come to go swimming every day. He has a person that's supposed to be at his side at all times to make sure that he don't flip out, he don't touch nobody appropriately, he don't do any of the things that he's supposed to do. This little heifer is on her phone in the fucking lobby.
And he in the pool.
He in the pool area, filling up on the lifeguard.
Did the lifeguard like it?
No.
Yes, you did.
But see,
no, but it wasn't just one lifeguard. It didn't matter who it was.
It's the principal.
Yes. Because obviously you didn't even build a relationship where you can stand in that lobby,
and
be on your phone, and be like, hey, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And they stop.
Oh, me? Oh,
no, but I'm just saying.
No, I understand.
TSS worker.
But with
you have to build that relationship with them for them to understand. Because again, you got TSS workers that's coming in and out of these kids' lives.
Right.
When you're on that spectrum, these kids do not like
consistency.
Not only that, they don't like this. Every time I turn around, it's a new transition.
Yeah,
exactly.
With that. Special children is like routine, and that's what they need. And they like if you like mess up their routine, that's when they like really go haywire with it.
Oh, I know. With me being a swim instructor and a lifeguard for so long, I had special needs children. I had a little boy that I taught to swim. He had autism real bad. His name was Max. Loving him to death. When I first started teaching him, freaked me out to no end. Because this little boy was taller than I am, man. He gripped his whole body around my and wouldn't let me go. When I got loose, I was out.
But see,
I jumped in the water with him.
That's the thing. It's the vibe that you get to where as though they know you care. You know what I'm saying? When I used to, every day, I would have to sit in my son's class just so he wouldn't tear the whole fucking school up. When I tell you, the kids would act out. Now, remind you, I sit at the desk in the back. Remind you, the kids will act up. I want to go sit over there so I can take my son in. I want to go sit over there with Keisha and Mom. I don't want to sit here. I don't even want to talk to you, bitch. This is what they would say to the teacher.
What grade was this? Like,
but you know, when they artistic, they talk like that.
Now,
you got some that is like really.
Yeah, like I really had to redirect this one little kid. And I said, Neil, you really want to come sit with me? No, use your words, because you was just using them. If I was blind, I couldn't see all that. Yes, I want to come sit with you, Miss Keisha, Mom. Then you need to apologize to your teacher. You sorry. I said, apologize to your teacher. He said, I did. I said, she's sorry. I said, that's not how you apologize. Apologize the right way, or this conversation is over, and you won't stay at your desk. I'm sorry. Can I come sit with you now? Teacher looked at me. She was like, please just speak. So now it was like a whole chain reaction of now kids want to act out to where as though I felt like I was on the clock. If I wasn't there at a certain time, the whole class is getting ready to act up. I had to sit in the middle of the classroom
so that everybody could see me
with a swivel chair, so I could swivel to each child that needed some help or just wanted some damn attention.
What I'm trying to understand is,
I can't help you.
Why they come to you? Why they come to you for help? Like, who wants to be around you? Who are you?
I can
you around me,
right? And I'm scared because you're a goddamn bully.
She's
You're
not a
lying.
bully. I told you she's an aggressive suggester.
You're lying. The first day you met me,
You tried to bully me.
you fell in love with me. I had to because you kept begging for food.
Why y'all put that in public? Why you gotta put that on?
That was put.
You're saying I'm a bully in
I
public?
got you. That was put on the air like 4 weeks ago, so it's just a revisit, so it don't count.
You're a bully too, because you're always taking her goddamn side.
I'm not a bully.
Yeah.
You made me drink.
I didn't make you drink. You
Lies.
asked
She
for
kept
it.
asking for it.
See?
What y'all, the Boobopsy twins or something? Y'all sitting up with each other?
Host and calls. Gotta have each other's back.
If we don't, who will?
Oh.
I quit.
You said that earlier when you was
That
trying
ain't
to
nothing
drink.
new. You always quit.
You done quit like 5 times. Drink that shit.
Drink up, bitch. You don't drink it, I'm gonna punch you in your face. Bully, yes, bully.
We gonna make your statement factual.
So September hit. I say by October we should probably hit a school.
Who?
Us.
Who's us?
See, that's the bullshit.
Vested members of the community.
Oh, I won't be vested by that time.
You quitting too?
Yeah. Turn it over to you.
You quitting too?
You know your nose, girl.
Pinocchio.
I got a big ass nose any damn way. You can't tell.
Oh, your nose growing and your feet sweating. And your box is round.
All in his crack.
Anyway,
How about that?
what school we going to? Y'all going to?
Young made a suggestion to do a
I
different school
think
every month.
let's hit a school every month.
Yeah, y'all could do that. That'd be nice.
Especially with these elementary.
We getting lunch? We get lunch?
I think you can.
Bring your own lunch. Brown bag it, my brother.
We gonna go to Little Caesars.
Make sure it ain't one of the Little Caesars with the roaches in the crust.
Never mind, Little Caesars now. Never mind.
We'll see Little Caesars.
Yeah, but let me know which one is that one. So I don't
Exactly.
forget.
Don't say
It was
Don't-
all over the news.
When was this?
When was this?
Flutter.
I was working at the what the name of the place is?
I don't know. You right
Big
there.
Bear Point.
Little
Little Einstein. That's the name of the place.
You.
Little Einstein.
Yeah, when I was working there, it was
I don't
on the
know, you
news
should work there, you
that
should
Little
have-
Caesars. It was all over the news. It was the one on 11th.
You don't call my name.
Oh, Lord. He called you
His
Pee.
name is Rev. We in the government. You see him with his vest on. You call him Pee Wee when he don't have his vest on.
That's his brother.
I don't care. My sister, she yelled at me, and I still tell her the same thing.
It's red. It's red. R-E-V.
When he take his vest off, you can call him Pee Wee 30 times. Machete said it.
Pee Wee Herman.
Y'all laughing. That's actually his middle name. Pee Wee Herman. That's actually his middle name on his birth certificate.
Pee Wee Herman.
Marvin Anthony.
I lied to-
You got to talk to Miss Cool on that one. Yeah, you got to holler at her. Miss Cool, if you listening, yeah. Machete, Yum, Miss T's. She not on right now, but.
I'm so mad at you right now.
Yeah, he called you Miss T.
Miss T's, you forgot the big.
My
Yo,
bad. Big
cool.
T.
I'm mad at you right now. You named him Pee Wee Herman. And Pee Wee Herman got in trouble in the movie theater for jacking off. That's
Yes,
all I'm
he
gonna say
did.
about that.
Yeah.
And you ain't heard nothing. And you ain't heard nothing about him ever since, huh?
No, he was just on a TV show.
He
He's on
been
Gotham.
he been out a few times after his.
Oh, yeah?
Herman was on Gotham?
Yeah, he's on Gotham.
Wait, they had
I
a whole
missed
Pee
that
Wee Herman
episode.
down that did like that real fast.
I quit. I'm turning it over. I quit.
That's
Mine
just
at
yum
first.
What's my fault? What I do?
Oh, man.
Yo, shout out to my 2 followers, two viewers I got. I got 2
I've
viewers.
been jumping up
Wait,
and down.
didn't Pete Bear say that he would be here? But I ain't gonna say it
Well,
to
Yeah, he did say
His sergeant said they was on the way. His sergeant said they was on the way.
Okay.
That was maybe 30 minutes ago.
Oh, they should have been here. It don't take 30 minutes.
30
to get
minutes?
From the bridge to here.
CEO.
Love me
I'm gonna
in
find out
a
what's
special
Just want
way.
to allow us to come in here either September, October, and then we'll just keep
I
going.
think y'all should have a skit.
What we gonna do? Talk to the kids? Talk to the children?
Before you get to my birthday. A whole
You doing the
situation.
talking?
We all gonna.
I think we also talk.
Okay, y'all doing the talking? Okay.
Oh, you
Why,
can talk.
why do you
Always try to
feel
exit
like
yourself
you
out of
cannot
everything.
Be a part of something. We're not going to give you information if you don't want to be a part of it.
Okay, cool. Don't give me no information then. No problem. Not a problem.
We don't need the negativity.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say or do anything negative.
Negativity over the phone.
All I said to you, even on the phone, is that I could get that direct information directly from y'all.
But I bully him, right? So if I was bullying him, he'll shut up and be like, okay.
No. I ain't taking it no more.
This CEO when Yum bully him.
No.
Yes, Yum.
Excuse me. I'm 6'4" and a quarter.
Okay.
In a quarter
don't count.
Okay.
Oh, that counts. That's my damn. That counts.
You 6'3" and a quarter.
6'4" and a quarter.
6'3" and a quarter.
6'4" and a quarter.
There are no quarters.
6'4" and a quarter.
Okay, you 6'3".
I'm 6'4" and a quarter.
You 6'3" and 56.
I'm 6'4".
Outside.
So yeah, what's your parent? Anyway, what's your parent?
Anyway, we all gonna talk.
What's your parent? I said it.
What you gonna do? Just stand here and mean mug?
No, I'm just gonna sit and listen to y'all.
Why not talk? You don't have no input?
No.
I just say
I listen.
You sat there and you bullied somebody. You got it.
Yeah, I just explained that. Yeah.
So and that's stuff that you can explain to these kids.
They listen to the show. Finish talking to me now?
Get your member. About the duct table. See, told you.
I just say going inside of the
school,
school,
Mississippi River.
inside of the school meeting that is going to have.
You let somebody take your shit off you?
Assembly.
You let somebody.
So you gotta have a whole hour. So that means you got.
She should have one anyway from a long time ago when I was giving out.
Spread around, even if you had a whole
she didn't come to. That's why she didn't get.
Excuse me. Do you know what I've been?
No, I said a long time ago. I'm talking about a year ago when I had that come night with
You
dinner.
know, they going to know.
Did you
My thing is.
Actually, do you know how long I've been?
The same way how we did it,
No,
like here, brainstorming it. I think that's better because they're gonna feel like we never been through it because we reading off of paper.
No, I didn't say read off paper.
Just taking something from my memory though. That's right.
Some things visual
took that shit from you,
is better than adults sitting up there having conversations. It's just like being chastised by your mom.
I'm gonna take a belt and beat all they little ass.
So CEO, you was bullied, huh?
Everybody that bullies kids, I'm gonna be like, stand up. And I'm gonna have everybody with a belt. Go beat their ass.
A whole bunch of belts, like yeah, whoop that ass.
No, it encourage.
You going down?
I agree with you saying you about to say no encouragement, but I'm still a strong believer. If somebody was to bully me, I want to fight. You're not gonna just keep picking on me. That's just me. I know that's the wrong message.
Eventually, they all gonna want to fight, but at the same token, what? Well, let me take this from you. Then give him his stuff back.
No, he got 13.
Nigga, if you let somebody take that off your vest, that's really a problem.
Oh yeah.
You just missed what I just said. See, now you're in my conversation, but I'm letting you know because I'm talking to him. Because I'm talking to him. I'm talking to my member. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. So mind yours, young lady. Because I'm talking to this man right here.
Excuse me, you old motherfucker. That may be your member, but that's my brother.
Why I gotta
and you ain't gonna talk to him like that.
First of all,
we said no bullying.
I'm not bullying nobody. What the fuck you trying to do? You just took a fucking band from me.
I ain't bullying him. He allowed it. I told you I strongly suggested.
She is very good persuasion.
I like that shirt. Your shirt. I like that shirt.
And you said that to say what?
I like your shirt.
Are you trying to say where you want to take this?
Oh, my stuff. See, that's like
I asked the question.
I gave you a compliment on your shirt. All you had to say was thanks.
I asked you a question.
Thank you.
Fuck your question. All you had to do was say thank you.
Well, fuck your compliment.
Oh, there go P-Bear.
I want you to rotate
Right
on both feet.
With this sexy
Sideways.
You said that one out.
Sideways. Rotate on sideways. But anyway, T's got.
Come in. Don't just stand at the door.
Watch the door. That's all.
Watch the camera.
Yeah, I just screamed at you like
Got
7
the
minutes
president
ago.
and found the
Slide your
856
chair.
in the house with his master, his first sergeant.
Mr. CEO, slide up some more.
Hey.
Man, ain't no room for that. You can sit right there.
Wait,
You're not on camera.
Oh, well.
Slide this way so you can make it
Everybody listen to the story,
I'm
bro.
about to be squished, man.
Everybody listen. Not the story, sorry. The vending machine.
That's a dog.
The vending machine.
Can you run to the machine? Please and thank you. Look,
I gave you the end
look,
up,
we
bro.
broke. We broke.
It's right at the end of the line. At the end of the, you saw that. The one up here, not the one downstairs. The one downstairs don't work.
Here, you got tickets for him? You got
Please
receipts?
and thank you. I appreciate it.
How much they were?
We're not
20?
15. Thanks, Sister Pepsi.
Yeah. Not a Pepsi.
Thanks,
Like a
sis.
Gatorade or something.
Gatorade.
All right, it's like no, it's like a juice flavor. One more. Juice. I need juice to go in my shink. You're supposed to bring juice
But
this
yes,
week.
we gonna try to get all this together, and I'm gonna call on.
So the
all
topic
my
today was bullying,
vested community,
and CEO keeps
my
crying he was bullied.
parents,
By me and Yum Yum and Teas.
to get with us so we can go to these schools and start talking to these
Yo,
kids
bro.
about bullying because
Check
we're
out
starting to
AE
lose
Radio. It's
a lot of kids due
AEDradio.com.
to bullying. So we're gonna try to, get
She's on your
this
phone?
stuff
That's
situated and
What's going on?
get to these schools, talk to these kids, let them know, it's not cool to be bullying and all that stuff. Talk to us. I'll even adopt a kid or two just to, talk.
Can you adopt me?
No.
Love my cousin. I'm at AE
Why you
Radio.
want me to adopt you if I'm bullied?
Radio.com.
See,
Go on the
that's
website,
the
scroll
thing.
down,
Like,
live feed.
he said I bullied him, but then turned around and asked me to adopt him.
So that means he liked it.
I think he just want to call
He like it
people
rough.
on me. Shit, I even asked DHS. Shit, can I file a claim against my mom because she beat my ass back in the day?
You were supposed
Statute
to
of
get
limitation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
We got people that checked in from 856, president and founder.
mine's not charging either. It might be the box.
Yeah.
You sure you got it in the right socket? Is that for example?
No, it might just be this box.
I bet.
Because I shouldn't even be dropping. I should be still at a certain percentage. But it's all right. We're gonna see what happens then.
Oh my Jesus, take the wheel for tea.
That's what you
Well, you should have been more.
That's the only juice.
Thank you, darling. I
appreciate
truly appreciate you.
I should have stuck with the Gatorade.
Appreciate your services.
Yum Yum got new words.
Switch the time now. Switch to go to
Thank you.
Facebook.
What you said?
I'm about to switch to Facebook. I just had 19 people on.
I ain't got no viewers now.
I'm about to switch to Facebook. See what.
They must have so many kids they had. They got tired of me.
Somebody went to school with still.
But I'm gonna stop you right
Why this picture popped up?
Cause that's my Twitter feed.
Your what?
My Twitter feed.
Oh.
I'm on Twitter. That was Twitter.
now. Was it up top?
So it's gonna pop up whoever in certain things.
You had the solid,
You got Twitter? Why my phone shut down?
I don't have Twitter.
and it's still dying.
I didn't know it was on until it just was like.
We in charge, but be careful. People take you.
I got the cord in the box. I'll put it on my hand card.
Do you see the multiple
You set it up.
facets that'll keep you alive?
You still eating that sugars?
Mhm.
Oh my God.
You still down there eating that sugar? So what's going on? How y'all feeling?
What's going on? Y'all got stuck in afternoon traffic?
She said, "Afternoon." He's talking about some no.
Oh,
I get some more juice in this.
Hey,
I can dust this off.
want to mix this with it? Cause that's on her. That her last little bit of juice in it.
No.
All right, keep it in there.
Why is it like a little ass kid? Like,
And I said something the whole fucking time.
I'm trying to help you dilute it.
I have to dig it.
I'm trying to help you.
The machete trying to kill me.
Hello, would you like a drink? Zeke. Did y'all say happy birthday, Machete? Your birthday was Sunday?
Machete had.
I don't even remember us getting an invite. Did y'all see invites on Facebook?
Yes, it was. It was for everyone. Oh,
Oh, you saw it and didn't communicate right
And
there?
what did it say? I'm celebrating my birthday.
Whoa. I don't recall saying it.
Excuse me, my birthday. My flyer said I'm celebrating my birthday at midnight at the half moon. Put the address. Come celebrate with me.
You know what? I did see that. I did see
No.
that.
If you did say something, I wrote it up on the post. Facebook wouldn't let me see majority of my birthday wishes. Right. They said I flooded Facebook with birthday wishes. So they ain't let majority of the people say. So I said to everybody who wished me a happy birthday, who celebrated with me, and those who were there in spirit, thank you and good night.
She was supposed to come hang with me for her birthday, and I didn't even see her.
You're lying, you're breasting, your drawers and backwards.
Was I drinking?
Excuse me, you gave me, first you started off with a little cup of Hennessy, 2 of them.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
no, you gave me a cup of E&J. That shit was nasty as fuck.
Excuse me, I never gave you E&J.
Well,
If you had the clear cups, she poured you Henny in them cups.
No. I had
The
E&J.
red cup. The red cup.
You poured it out the red cup into
cup.
it was E&J.
Excuse me. You kept talking about something. My hands are full. So I said.
But she didn't see me, but I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I
did, right?
Yeah, I did it. I did it, and
I ain't got nobody viewing me.
You about viewing you right
I
now?
don't have no viewers either.
Take me to the curb.
I was drunk as shit. I drunk till 11 o'clock the next day.
You was drinking?
I was drinking.
And then her knee
No,
is
Hennessy.
full over again.
I know
Henny,
Talking
Henny.
the City is having club night tonight.
My phone just died.
What's today,
I don't know
Wednesday?
mine is.
Yes,
Talk to the
Wednesday.
city right next door.
Talk of the
Talk
City
of the
is
City.
next door. They have
They at the gates of hell.
we have Thunder Bands tonight, Pumas
Commission.
tonight,
Commission.
Commissions tonight,
Somebody else said something.
the Zoo, Majestic.
I can't keep up.
Same shit that be on the lineup. Now Talk of the City is on there tonight.
Yeah, because they on there every other week.
That's Mr. Salty.
Yes, that's Mr. Soft.
Oh, somebody buy me ice cream
You
cone?
about to be like Miss Eddie Murphy. Ice cream! Let me tell you like I tell my son.
What?
I got fine.
I asked you a question. You ain't answer.
I didn't hear you.
No, I thought I heard it too, but I didn't say nothing.
I told him that,
I told him to go run and catch it.
and I went bed.
The way my rent account is set up.
I had
Your
I
rent
had
account?
The way my rent
three
account is set up.
pets
I need a
of
new
the
lady.
Klondike board.
All right, bring me one now.
Bring what one?
Me a Klondike.
What? Girl, that ain't gonna be there. Due to the fact of me telling my son that they was in the deep freezer.
What the hell? Hello?
Hello, my name is Kermit.
What you want? Porn?
Sound like it.
Yo, Pornhub
He gonna
is
look at
shit.
me. I ain't saying
You're not supposed to agree that Pornhub is the shit.
It is. Pornhub is the shit.
That's something
Between Pornhub and X.
She said it.
and
Y'all see
XX.
why you got an attitude.
What?
X videos.
No, X and XX.
Yeah, that's the shit
Who
too.
that peeking?
X.
Yeah, that's the shit too.
Girl.
I
Yeah.
never heard of that one. I heard of
Yeah.
Pop it
it.
up. X and XX.
I never heard of that one.
What didn't you want to talk about something? Didn't you have something that you wanted to talk about? I mean, we covered
Who, me?
bullying tonight. Yeah.
Did I have something? No, I'm not talking about.
You don't never had nothing to talk about?
No.
Let's talk about how CEO exit everything.
But I thought you said you had something to talk about. You wanted to.
You thought wrong. I didn't say nothing like that.
New breed?
You had me in my inbox and I responded to you.
Like 70 minutes ago.
Oh well, shit. He probably responded back and I just couldn't.
He out of breath and everything. Look.
What you doing?
Not in here.
It ain't hot in here.
Not in here.
Hey.
Got AC up in the junk.
We not hot. And we drinking. Where your bottle at?
Rush here. What's up, son? How you?
Right, baby.
New breed.
What's up?
You supposed to stop at the liquor store yesterday, so you had it for the day.
I've been.
Oh, come here. Give me that bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
The black one.
And I'll take a silver.
I'm
Oh.
tricks.
He said trick. Damn.
I got it.
Actually,
Right there.
actually, I can do a trick, but it might hurt.
Oh.
Me or you?
You're not old
You.
enough.
I'll take that.
You sure?
That's the one. I'll take that.
Okay.
How the babies new breed?
But
They alright.
My thing is, will you be able to handle it without reacting?
It depends how serious you are.
No matter.
I wouldn't be about that much.
He ain't about that.
Oh my God! You just got it. You tapped out.
Time out.
You're not even built like.
Oh!
Wait.
You want to get up?
Wait, you talking about Bill Machete?
I don't want no problems.
New Breed. Excuse me, what did you say outside of 55th in Baltimore?
Dan, he got you to stand up. He got you to stand up. He got you to stand
You want
up.
smoke, New Breed? Huh? So why you talking shit like you built like that?
Okay.
Everybody put you smooth on Jump Street.
He should be used to it, right?
Right.
All right. Listen,
You already know what we do. So
Listen.
like,
Listen, fuck all that. Can I have that black bracelet?
I told you you gotta do. How about we meet later? I don't want anybody in my business.
Oh no, I'm gonna put them in your business. I'm gonna put them in your
Or they
business.
either gonna be me. Let's just.
All I'm gonna tell you
I
is,
asked what it's doing.
I'm gonna make your ears wiggle like alfalfa.
She said, "Don't make them things wiggle."
What the fuck is going on?
Right,
This
that's what I
motherfucker.
said.
You're writing that check.
That's the hot seat.
Solid.
That's the hot seat.
You writing that check. Hello, honey.
Hi, this is my new prospect, everybody.
Hello.
Hello,
The
prospect.
best name is ever come out here.
Hey, prospect.
She might be okay. She like purple.
She might.
Keywords in the sentence.
He said, okay.
See, you got two people in here that purple is their color.
My pool stick is purple.
My phone case shirt, my ass is even purple.
Then I mean,
Mine's is black.
On Lancaster. You was with
Come on.
What's his name?
That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, you trying to better.
I know.
You was with him. I mean, shh.
That could have been.
We got Rockstar now.
They could have been creeping and shit.
Watch
You
it.
know, snitch.
Watch that door. Somebody about to come in. Watch
Watch
that door.
it.
Rock.
what that age
Did you just walk up in here with a prospect shirt on? That's the company he worked for.
So, am I gonna see y'all on Thursday since my birthday is coming up too?
Excuse me, I ain't see you at my birthday party.
Where you
working to your birthday?
Yes, I invited everybody. Yes, I most certainly did.
Where,
invitation with his name on it. I need an invitation with my name.
First of all-
exactly I have to be there.
First of all, it shouldn't be like that.
Why not?
If you see it
Excuse
on
me.
Facebook
That's
from
not
somebody,
cool.
I got this one. From somebody that you bang with like that, that's an open invitation.
You know what? You are really gonna be like, I don't know what to say.
You give me that fucking bracelet, I'll be on your side. That's the trick.
I'm awake. I'm
Like, excuse me, I posted up on Facebook. I'm celebrating at midnight. I told you where, and I put the address. Like, so, like, Saturday night into Sunday.
I'm not even a Facebook guy for real.
Like, nigga, please.
Everything will be the word of my butt.
Excuse me, no.
Excuse
Excuse me.
Since when
I
you
put,
leave your
I
house?
not only did I put it on
Yeah,
Facebook, I tagged it for my deck. So it went to your inbox,
New Breed.
your inbox.
Oh my God. I pull up the receipts. It's shopping season.
Because you got one more
Okay,
cup.
well,
Yo, somebody call him some
where
alcohol.
you having your party at?
You know it ain't me. I'm fucked up.
61st.
At the hub.
Yeah, this would be your second club night down there.
I'm younger.
Is
It's the hub.
No, I already turned it. And I turned it up. You heard? Excuse me, I partied
That's when
from 6 o'clock Saturday night. Actually, let me stop lying. I partied Friday till 11:30. Then I stopped, and then I started
You
again
want
at
brown?
6 and partied until 11.
Thursdays is hard.
Shut in.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I'm
Right.
hungry
I'm
now.
gonna see
New Breed, you
what
want to drink?
I can
Shit,
move.
shit, why not?
I'm gonna see what I
I
can
know
move
P
around
there,
to
though. You
come
wanna
out
drink?
for you. Because I still, I didn't forget you.
Come on, you got to be with the man.
Excuse me, I asked
You know what? I'm
You know what? Me and you gonna fight because we gonna fight.
She lives up in New Jersey.
Huh?
I'm gonna put on a Jump Street.
One of my
One
prospects.
of your prospects.
They live in New
I
Jersey.
don't like pulling governments, but I think you'll quality.
Yeah. She's she's a hanger.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Y'all love.
Yeah. So
Yeah. You're lying.
you know,
You're lying. You're lying.
You know that's supposed to be like
You're
that.
lying.
we've been live.
Yeah.
Well,
Stop talking.
We love. We kind of
Talking
like this food. Yo, was DJ so and so and all this.
So, in case y'all don't know, them AAAs is gonna have a 3-day weekend.
Yes.
Weekend. Oh yeah, you know we do things in 3. So it'll be, oh yeah, it's gonna be off the chain. It's a big ass block party. That block party will be over in Jersey, of course. We'll be at the Doghouse for the block party.
when is this?
July 20th through the 22nd.
July 20th through the 27th.
Is it
Triple A is on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. that
Make
block
sure you
party
try out those
everybody,
AAA blasts.
You're gonna get a blast. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
Excuse
worse
me.
than that.
Wait.
Worse than that.
Wait. He asked the question. What them A's do?
Numbers.
What them A's do?
Numbers.
Talk what?
Happy.
Talk what?
Happy.
Talk what?
What?
Time out.
You already know.
You already know. I ain't just talking out loud.
Oh, she's just something over there. Oh, because all I saw was this.
No, this
But I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm still paying attention because I'm waiting for this one to start.
Right. Mr.
That's how we're gonna talk
Diabetical.
back to each other.
Mr. Diabetical eating donuts.
all right, leave my president alone, y'all. Leave my president alone.
It's the Philly liquor.
Fuck y'all. Yeah.
Oh, and my son.
No, it's not nice to be saying that shit. No, it's not nice to say what you're saying. That's not nice. What? You ain't think about what?
Paul, my son, Paul Mason.
Paul and my son.
No urgent jerking.
He and Jay Kool-Aid though.
So,
Fuck you, says who?
Say I'm the person that do Henny and
All right, well, fuck that.
real quick. Now that we have, you know, shush. Now that you're here, you haven't been here in a minute.
You need another shot.
Next
Don't
year
try to sweet talk me.
we're gonna do an auto run.
You split.
So we're trying to get a lot of people on board
You gotta put it up high.
to, you know,
Put it
oh,
on
she
something.
don't have wheels. I was gonna push it over. I thought she had wheels. I was gonna push it over.
Every time somebody opens the door,
The tees.
And when is this again?
Next
It's
year.
gonna be next year.
Oh, next year. Oh, yes.
No,
But-
no.
But we put it
but
together
we
now.
need
What we are going to do
everybody.
though, we going down as a whole, and we'll put it out there for anybody to come and join, just to come down and enjoy, and then we'll build. So next year will be the actual. Everybody is set. The date set. We'll be here. This is going. We trying to make it just like Bike Week is, but it's just for
Auto and truck.
Yeah, auto and truck. Trying to do Ocean City.
But the
Down
thing
in
is,
Maryland.
we're not gonna just do Ocean City.
Right. We're gonna
It's
expand.
gonna
Go
travel.
ahead.
We're gonna try.
Each year is gonna be something different. And we gonna make it pop.
No, we actually got their support.
Actually,
we got their
they're
support.
proud. They're proud.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, we need to get in our lane. We need to stay in our lane. Let them do them. They gave us
Room to breathe.
exactly. So because we're breathing, let's breathe right.
Oh, well, so you know what that really honestly means. You gotta get rid of a lot of other bull.
Excuse me, it's a whole lot of people stepping down already by the.
But at the end of the day, if you consume yourself with somebody that's not doing what you're doing, then you're wasting your own time. If you hang or dealing with the people that's doing what you want to do that's positive, then you out here for the right reasons. To do I want, P-Bear, he ain't come to mind and he ain't do and we don't do, you got to get rid of that part of it. How about maybe his team didn't show up due to the fact that they had death on this side and we had to go and support this part of it. Nobody ever asked why it didn't happen. Everybody just complained about it. Oh, this one didn't come, so now we ain't talking to them no more, or we ain't going to show up. It's petty. And at the end of the day, if we stand tall, you can't fall. But if you keep on allowing that little kid shit to keep on coming in through there, then it's gonna keep on going on.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I fuck with P all day long. Sometimes we can't make it to his event. There ain't no disrespect to him. He know that well when we see each other, it's still the same, right or wrong. We can be anywhere. Hey, P, what's up? We stand next. P don't drink. I'll drink and stand next to him all day long. You know what I'm getting him? Get P a soda. He can't.
Well, shit, I don't drink, and y'all be getting me some alcohol.
I didn't do that.
Wait.
He down there lying.
Forever. I never did.
Wait, what?
When I was a,
I give you that because you could say
When I used to show up at Belleville,
Rock out.
not me, because I was a master sergeant then. So come on now. Yeah, think. Yeah, think.
Rock out. He didn't ask me for 2 drinks during this show. Shut up.
So I'm just saying, like, get rid of the dumb stuff. Like, be able to talk to each other. Like, at the end of the day, some stuff really don't have no bearings on no matter.
Right.
Like, if you got an issue with someone, so talk to me.
Rock
Come.
out.
You know what I mean? Inbox me from Facebook or talk to me from Facebook, whatever. But if you don't talk and everybody doing this, you know what? Now this one feels some kind of way because they looking at them different because of what you said to them. But at the end of the day, it had nothing to do with her at all, and it's about you in your own bed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my thing is, I have no problem with nobody.
We need.
My thing is more or less, I want to be more active and more moving because with a lot of niggas, because now that we have this patch, because honestly, we put it all, not put our bits out there. He's sitting where LG3 patch, none of that.
Come on, don't do it no more. Don't eat my cup. Don't eat my cup.
And we got caught up arguing. That's all joke. We're not jumping on the same bandwagon, but
Make moves to make it happen.
let's really put them to use with each other. So where's that like? All right, well,
we don't
that
see
set
it.
up the car club and everything. That snatch them packages off.
$5, that's it.
No, like Doris.
This is nothing but a leash. But I mean, hey, if we can all honestly get together and give a group support each other honestly and really help push each other forward, I'm with everything.
I don't like neither one of y'all in this motherfucker.
But you know, not only that, you know,
Right? I love all you.
So highlight it. Highlight.
I love all
Yeah, but you said I lied when I sound like nobody in this motherfucker. I don't.
y'all down there losing a lot of focus on what's being said. Do y'all understand what this man just
First,
said?
excuse me, I didn't lose focus on anything. I respect and understand everything he said. That's what that's what I'm really about. So if y'all take what I'm saying seriously, then you lost focus.
He said that.
I'm not losing focus.
He said he think that the LC3 patch was elite.
I said last thing. That wasn't the last thing.
Last thing he said was,
Be with it.
I'm saying he
If everybody is what
everybody can push everybody forward.
Somebody always gotta try to get fucking serious and
What was the last thing?
yeah.
Y'all didn't just hear T. I'm with it.
The last thing he said is,
I'm just saying, talk is cheap, action is satisfaction.
But again,
Anyway.
welcome aboard.
Thank you.
All that damn bickering shit down there. You got this big ass.
who's bickering?
You got this big ass thing right here.
You know,
About somebody being bullied and
Shots fired on the
shit.
wait a minute.
Every day.
Wait a minute. That shit was a long time ago. You bringing that shit back up? And you bringing that shit back up?
wait. Shots are always fired on the radio station.
This man just said something real positive and heartfelt. No, you can come back with the bully shit. Are you serious? This man just said some real shit and you brought up some bullying and shit? Are you serious? Man, whatever.
You loosened it and it was playing with
This is a mic. Second the mic.
Oh, it's 10:02. Is the show over or what?
No, it ain't over yet.
What time is it?
It ain't over.
9:55.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
we got ready. This up.
Did you pull out a pack of donuts on the closeout?
We been eating all day.
Excuse me.
You came late. I'm sorry. You came late, sorry.
Hold on, what you say? Wait, what you say that means? Yo, wait a minute. What you say? What you say that means? Wait, because he pulled the donuts out. You said that means what? What did you say?
He was.
Would you like a
He want a
donut?
donut. He want a donut.
Yo, because I'll break this and we'll eat a donut. You want a donut?
But they mine though.
Do you want a donut?
I'm how you offering my shit.
Do you, Would you like a donut?
I do want to do it.
Okay, come on, bro. Let's break this open.
Break bread like Jesus.
That's
That's how you gonna feel, Brian?
He wanna
Hey, did you use my cup? Did you use my cup to drink some
Is
shit?
that's how you gonna feel, Brian? That's how you Brian. He don't got your back now. He don't got your back 7 days a week.
So therefore,
What is that? Bread?
by you making that statement,
Can't you know that?
hell no, you can't have no goddamn donut. Hell no.
I hope you got something to watch that donut down.
I do.
It better be enough.
It's enough. Why? No, because all you're gonna do is give her a piece. No.
It's gonna be right here.
Oh, fuck that. I'm not him. You're not gonna take nothing from me. I'm not him. You're not gonna take nothing from me. Let's go. What we doing? What we doing?
I was
What we
looking.
doing?
I went around. the
That's
mic.
not
What
working.
you gonna do?
That's not working.
Shut up. I was looking too to see if you were-
No, what I was gonna do is give her a piece.
Because you gonna give your own piece.
No. No, because I was gonna do is give her some.
So Ray finished.
No homes.
Wait till I'm close enough to reach that line again.
That was the best thing you did.
All right, so we about to wrap this shit up, and we about to run the streets. Thank you very much.
Where y'all going?
Next
If you was here, you know, you might have known because we've been playing this stuff since 8 o'clock.
Next
What's
door.
going on with you?
Wait a minute, you're playing drink?
See a prospect?
Wait a minute.
See a prospect?
Oh!
Are you a prospect?
Wait. When he walked back in the door, he said she a prospect.
Let me get this.
I need a drink. I have another drink crossover.
Wait,
But
no.
it's a prospect right now.
I know you
Brown,
ain't
the brown.
fucking-
It's a prospect right now. I have completed my last round of chemo. I'm done chemo.
Congratulations.
Yeah. He still shouldn't
Wait
be.
a minute. When did you complete it?
Tuesday.
Your ass should not be.
Hey,
What
Paul.
the fuck did you touch my cup for? Would you want to taste it?
Oh, don't get on it now. Don't get on it now. After we just said something.
Wait. Excuse me, honey. Hey, honey, hi. Can you get that up back to him?
Oh!
Thank you very much. It ain't no, I ain't asking for this.
Yeah.
Ain't no, I ain't asked him to take it. Look, and tell you to get your best, you ain't got shit to say.
But wait a minute.
It's hard splitting up real life and community life. This is my blood.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Hard trying to cut.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And this is one big issue when it comes down to bringing family members inside. It's still rules and regulations, and you have to separate. You ain't got moms that have to separate from being mom to their son and step away, and that's just why you shouldn't be her sponsor. That's just why. See, because you shouldn't be, because you are and she is. Boy, I'll smack the living shit out of you. Get out of here, and you gonna shut up. At the end of the day, if you are around officials and they see that, it's another story.
Right.
So you shouldn't sponsor your sister. You should get somebody else. And it's better for her to learn on some real stuff. I mean,
Just for me personally, it's the only reason
You can't
why
be
I
a
had more experience than her because it's the fact that
Not
I
under
read my
that.
cousin. She was in this game.
No, not at all.
Before me.
got
But
it.
didn't get
You
caught.
can't.
Got it. Even
No.
still.
You tried.
No matter that she know more than you, that's great. That she already know that she was already wrong. You got P-Bear, you got Third Eye, you got Yum Yum, and myself in here. So automatically, that these are top officials. So it was still wrong. But at the end of the day,
We'll teach you.
and it's better that we say it than we not say it. He sit in front of the wheels and she did that, it would have been some more stuff. Like,
So
no.
should we make him do some push-ups?
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta give us like
Look at the bread. He was like, what?
I say 5 push-ups each one that's in here.
wait, how many founders? How many founders? How many founders in here? How many founders in here? 20 push-ups in.
Before that happened, you said she about to cross over. When she crossed over.
Actually, I don't want to say right now because I like everything to be a secret.
So it's a pre-celebration.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So okay, so now
But
instead of
if
20
you would have
push-ups, you gotta
said
give us 10
that,
push-ups.
we
At the
wouldn't
end of the day, if it was real, if we just chilling today. But if it was really official, there ain't no pre-celebration and all that stuff. They would not have went with that. Oh, it's a pre-celebration. Go ahead and let her drink.
So
Not at
instead
all.
of 20 push-ups, you should give us 10 push-ups then, right?
17.
17.
30.
See, 17 was that song.
Now, let me tell you. Now, let me tell you. So you vested right now, right? You ain't here with 4 founders who just said you just done something wrong. Now we just told you 20 push-ups, and you telling us put this on your tag. You telling founders this, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you said that. No, wait. No,
I take all of them.
No. I see the LC3. The LC3 Philly.
No.
What are you?
Jersey.
South Jersey.
Oh, let me.
I haven't seen you. And I'm South Jersey. Said that. I'll see you. 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 I'll see you.
Thursday.
What's Thursday?
What's Thursday? Yeah, what's Thursday?
You gotta tell me what Thursday.
Where? Come here. Where?
Tomorrow,
Thursday.
Because today is Wednesday.
Yeah, I was
So
confused.
even if y'all don't come and something happens, it's gonna happen again next Thursday. So put it on my tab.
Put on your tab, huh?
He said, put it on his head. All right, so this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna ask all my triple A's to stand up. What them A's do? What them A's do? What them A's do? Talk what? Talk what? We will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Right here at A Radio at 8 o'clock on Wednesday.
Holla.
I appreciate it.